Networking during the era of COVID. It sounds like an oxymoron, doesn't it? What I'm about to show you is the fact that if you're not networking right now virtually, you're literally leaving money on the table, not only for yourself, but for the people in your network. So simply put, we're going to talk about two organizations that were meeting in person, that are now meeting online, and what we can do about it, how we can take advantage of that and network potentially better and bigger than ever. My name is Leo Manzione. I'm a business coach. Let's get to it. We're going to focus on two groups today. I know there are many more, and I invite you to comment the other groups so people can check them out. But there's BNI, which meets every week, and provisors that meets once a month. Very different groups, a lot of distinctions between them, but in this situation, we're going to look at them as if they're the same because what they help people do is connect with others like them so that they can find people to whom they can refer and receive referrals back. So hence, leaving money on the table if you're not doing more of that. Let's jump in. BNI is worldwide. There are a heck of a lot of groups. Some of them you can visit today from home. Same thing with provisors, groups all over the country. And here's the point. They used to meet in person where you'd have to drive there, show up, or fly there, and then go to the meeting and sit there for an hour and a half. You still need to join the meeting and partake, and both meetings different, but they're online via Zoom, which means that you could attend one that's 3 blocks away as easy as you could visit one 3 time zones away, assuming you're willing sometimes to get up early or go to a meeting at a weird time. So what I'm going to show you is how many meetings there are. BNI, I'm just going to show you locally. It just shows if you wanted to network with people that are within the 100-mile radius, how many opportunities there are to do so. So then you don't even need to go to a meeting at that weird of a time. Provisors, we're going to show you how there's some meetings at 4 a.m. that you could go to. But this is really just a teaser. This is part 1 of many. Looking forward to getting some questions and adjusting future videos accordingly. But without further ado, here's the calendar, because I thought it'd be helpful to show rather than just tell. This is the local region of BNI. This is the San Francisco chapters. And what you can see is they're largely weighted towards Wednesdays, Thursdays. You got a couple Tuesdays peppered throughout here. But since these are meeting every week, just get an idea for how many networking meetings you could be going to. These are people that do business. These are people that could send you business. These may even be people that could be really good connections long-term and help you join a community. Because as somebody who's worked with thousands of business owners, isolation is one of the most dangerous things. So if you feel isolated and you want a community, great way to change that is by visiting a group like this. So this is BNI, and this is just one of many, many regions. There are regions all over the place. There are some groups in India and China that have over 100 members. So talk about really networking like a boss. It's a great place you can do that. Next up, provisors. So provisors is another group, and they're a bit more strict in regards to how many years you've been in business. You have to have been in business for 10 years in order to join provisors. But what I'm going to communicate to you is just how many groups there are. This is 1 week. This is this week. And this is how many meetings are available to you. Going a couple weeks ahead towards October, you can just see the sheer amount of opportunities that you have in order to visit. These are regions from San Diego to Atlanta, all across the country. Green is an affinity group, so a group that has a very specific purpose for meeting. For example, you have the Boston Mergers and Acquisitions Affinity Group on Monday, but you also have groups that are at 4 a.m. in case you're really feeling chipper and caffeinated and want to go visit a Boston group the same morning that you visit one here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Bottom line is this: these people are meeting with or without you. So in today's virtual world, if you're not going online and utilizing these digital meetings in order to network like never before and broader than before, you are leaving money on the table. And I encourage you not to do that. My name is Leo Manzione. I'm a business coach. I'm glad you're here. I love talking about this stuff. I look forward to continuing the conversation. Got great things ahead.